I think about this all the time with my business is in those early stages, you've got almost so much leverage to be able to really set the tone for what kind of culture you want. And you talk about this sort of mission before me orientation. Are there any practical things or intentional things you're doing now to really set that process up?
Well, we are early in our process, right? But thinking about hiring, I believe that my ability to assess your technical skills to perform the function for which you'll be hired is much simpler than
Mm-hmm.
understanding whether you're going to be a good fit for the culture of the organization.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think, have to feel the exact same level of passion that I do for this mission. But I do think you have to have that propensity to say, this really, truly does matter to me. And that maybe that wasn't something you were going in search of, but that we have to explore that. So sort of building into a recruiting process that at least the capacity for that. And I think, instead of saying to someone, well, thinking of interview questions, you don't say, well, explain to me exactly how you've articulated and driven mission within your prior organization. I mean, stuff like that just doesn't work terribly
Doesn't
well.
help. Yeah.
And beware the person who's really good at answering that question.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Um,
performative.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
so I look at it and just say, you need to invest the time and you need to do your reference checks and make the
Mm.
reference checks more than simply confirming of dates. Go ahead and try to push those conversations a little bit. I appreciate that when I get those phone calls about people that I've worked with. And I know there's always some sort of legal concerns about going too far in those reviews, but I do believe that what we're trying to do first and foremost, once you've reached the basic technical hurdle, is to then try to find fit of culture, which is, again, we can talk about this later, but that's
Mm.
essentially what we're trying to do for colleges and universities,
Yeah.
is help them to match individuals to culture.
Yeah.
And so that's something that we as a business are trying to get very good at as well.